The foolery has already begun. We've got Goliath in studio with us. Jason and Donovan. Hello and welcome. OMG. You raised such an important point about one of our old school cricketers. Please.
I love how Poppy's about to steal your gag live.
No
on
stealing.
air.
You
live,
do it. It's
live
not even a
on
gag. It's
Guys,
an
I
observation.
do not steal people's jokes. I'm bigger than that. But why did no one ever question why this man is called Kepler Wessels?
Yeah.
What is a Kepler?
Basically, I said, I mean,
is
why
why you're
has
the
nobody
comedian.
why has nobody ever questioned Kepler as a name? Like Kepler. Kepler. Yeah, I said it. It was my gag from the start.
Yeah, Matt.
Oh wow, we are
Doesn't it sound like
jacking
a
gags.
river
like
fish?
that.
You know those fish
A
that come out of the
river
mud?
fish.
That's
Kepler.
a Kepler. It's a Kepler. Yeah, you don't even need salt. You
What,
just wash
what
it.
people from Ventersdorp call caps. Ja, hey, het a baie mooi Kepler.
Hey, leave Ventersdorp out
It's a
of
small
this.
cap. It's a tiny cap.
Ventersdorp,
Kepler
me.
key.
I love you. That is
Too much
Donovan
fun.
Goliath, just as a disclaimer. That is Donovan Goliath.
And not
Jason
Jason.
Goliath. I love Ventersdorp. Any place where you can get a club for no reason, I'm there like a
You're
bear.
there because you can duck. In fact, you can take the clubs. The
Yeah.
rest of us not so much. Goliath in studio for today's Bieber Roast to the Power of 5. How do you guys feel about Justin? Just, out of curiosity, are you fans? Are you believers? Or are we going
me-
all in?
We're going all in, but just so like a heads up, like we try to do it as off the cuff as possible. So feed off you, feed off your listeners.
Okay.
But I do think that, I think the Bieber is awesome. I think he's basically like a young Ellen DeGeneres. And I think he's doing amazing things for
Strike
lesbians everywhere.
one. In there already.
I just think that he's super talented. Everybody sees him as a singer, right? But I mean, his acting career was quite amazing. I really appreciate the fact that he played Hannah Montana so well. That was, guys,
Oh, man.
come on.
This is going to be too much fun. If you want to get in touch with us, you can holler back on 089 110 We've got some of the funniest people in South African studio with us, and we are going to... Guys, do you not think that you're funny? Do you
We're
not
gonna
sit in
hijack
front
show.
of the mirror
We're
and
gonna
go...
hijack this entire show and talk about our Zanzi. I'm just letting you know right now.
okay.
Every single
We
thing.
can get into that.
2nd of
I
April,
do not
our
mind.
I'm just going to say that all the way through
Oh,
until you
wow.
get angry and throw me out.
I don't get angry.
Mm.
I come from a passive family.
Challenge accepted.
If I'm angry, you know.
Really?
She's from
I'm
North Crest.
angry.
What language do you speak when you're angry?
English.
In
My
English. You even get
my
angry
anger
in
doesn't
English.
get my anger doesn't translate into
This is
Xhosa.
what Matiba fought for, my friend. This is what Matiba fought for. Yo!
You guys should have come to Ultra. The moves are coming out to Hardwell on the House of Puppy.
Yes.
Jason and Donovan Goliath in studio. This is Sally, by the way, if you want to download the track and jam
Sally,
some
by
more.
who?
Hardwell and Harrison.
Yeah.
Obviously.
My goodness.
Come on.
So hot right now. We are roasting Bieber to the power of 5. You can holler back on 089 110 Also check out some of your tweets to the power of 5. Okay, before we get into our next couple of chips, we need to find out what a Mzansi is. Since you've alluded to it, you might as well break it down.
Shall I,
Go
Donovan?
for
Shall
it.
I?
Go for it.
So our Zanzi, firstly,
Yes.
we are shooting our first ever DVD. So we're launching a tour called Awem Zanzi.
Do you want extras?
You are more than
Well,
welcome to
of
be
course.
front row, good-looking
Okay.
people like you.
Yo.
The ugly ones, we are pushing them back, fall back. This thing must go out, must.
That
And then
was so rough.
our followers are all beautiful like you.
So you're shooting
All
your
of them.
DVD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we finally shooting our first DVD, and we're doing it at the greatest comedy theatre I think in the land, which is the Lyric Theatre out at Gold Reef, and it happens on the 2nd of April. And the cool part is who it is. So it'll be Donovan Goliath, the headline act I think on the night. There'll be Nicholas Goliath. There'll be Alfred Adrian.
Hi guys. Who's
So-
Nicholas Goliath?
so
Why is
Nicholas-
there no?
what is it?
Hi Nick, I'm sorry
Why
Nick.
is
I'm
there
sorry
another
Nick.
Nicholas?
I'm sorry
Why
Nick.
is there another
Everybody knows you,
Goliath?
Nick. Everybody knows there are 3
No,
Goliath
no,
comedians.
no.
Everybody knows. Poppy just
Is he
lives
also biracial?
he's-
Y'all better check
Come on.
your daddy.
No, Nicholas Goliath and my dad. And so Nick's dad and my dad are brothers. So Nick and I are cousins, and then Donovan is no relation at all. So it will be the 3 of us. And then
But
we've
y'all
got-
look the same.
Look, our fathers are very suspicious when under question. So, as far as we know, there is no relation.
Okay.
Okay, but my father did go on holiday as a child to.
Mthatha.
Well, it was there in the Transkei. You know, when you need to vow with a passport.
Yeah.
To
Don't
go on
knock it.
holiday.
We've lived through those tough times.
No, I know. I mean, Donovan still likes to be barefoot.
Yo. Poppy
But
doing
no,
the
let's
same
talk
right
about
now.
OM Zanzi Focus. We don't have time.
Go.
So there's Richelieu Bonwa is going to be the host.
Yes.
He's from Newlands in Durban, so thug and gangster. Alfred Adrian is from Hanky, which is a tiny little town, tiny little town in the Eastern Cape. We call him the Hanky Chief because basically he's the biggest thing to ever come out of.
It's
Hanky.
the size of North Crest, basically.
Yeah, basically
Oh,
the whole
wow.
town.
It's like Petty.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
tiny. It's tiny. Our opening act is a gentleman by the name of Glenn Biederman Pam, who is a Jewish actor kid from Cape Town who is just blazing. I mean, this light has already done 3 Comedy Central specials.
Nice.
So he's incredible. And he's our guest opening act for this leg of the tour. And then it will be, we're going to be hitting Durban, Cape Town and PE first. And then it will be Aware Durban, Aware Cape Town, Aware PE. And then, of course, the tour is Aware Mzansi.
Fantastic.
It's 5 guys,
Yeah.
6 with Glenn. We just love each other. We are friends. And we also love comedy. And we have very similar minds, but super ridiculous, different ways of expressing ourselves and our creativity on stage. And we are funny.
And you need pretty people in the front row.
So,
Yes.
the
Where do we go?
The tickets are only 120 bucks. I mean, 120 rand.
Where?
It's just next door to free.
CompuTicket.
CompuTicket, Lyric Theatre, 2nd of April. Just book now because it's 120 top to bottom. Anyway, you can sit anywhere. For
Really?
120
Even
bucks.
for VIP?
We're doing it.
Yeah.
Even for triple VIP.
Amazing.
120. Come and feel special and be on the DVD. Don't come with your scallum. 'cause
We're still hanging
the
out
whole
with
world will see.
Jason and
Come with your wife.
Jonathan Goliath.
No, our followers are.
We'll roast the beeves next on 5FM. Take your calls and your tweets as well. Some Kings of Leon right now. Use Somebody on 5FM. Turn it up. As it is the House of Poppy, we are roasting Bieber to the power of 5. Arian is my name on Twitter, says this is his chirp. What do Justin Bieber and the New Year's Eve crowd at Times Square have in common? Anyone?
Both waiting for the ball to drop.
You stole my punchline.
That's funny.
Or Arian's punchline.
No, you
Orion.
asked. You asked if I could get.
What's
there.
his name? Orion.
It says
Orion.
here Orion.
Orion.
Orion. Orion.
Oh, Orion.
Guys, he's African. I'm gonna go with
Orion.
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 Oh, he's colored. That's it.
Oh, snap.
Orion. How's it?
Orion.
That's what it is. So he's almost spelled it.
Orion.
You guys are so wrong.
Orion.
5FM.
That they have those
Ian.
fake ninja swords in there.
Hold
Those-
on, we need to take Ian's call.
Oh,
Shame. Askies Orion. Ian,
Ian.
you're live on 5.
How's it? How are you, Poppy?
Yo, lekker skat. Hoe gaan het met jou?
Is it? Nee, het gaan lekker hierdie kant. Me and my friend was driving. We just hearing you guys are talking about this Justin Bieber. We thought, who is she? Everyone's going on about Justin Bieber, but yo, isn't Justin a boy's name?
I'll let the guys explain who Justin Bieber is. I'm staying out of this one. I feel like you guys have got this.
Firstly, we should discuss why Ian and his close friend are discussing the female Justin Bieber so intently. I mean, if you're into flat-chested women, Ian, you should just say so right now.
I just think that it would be nice, Ian, if you had a sibling and her name or his name was Tuya. Ian and Tuya.
No, we're not roasting Ian. We're not roasting
No,
Ian.
we're just
Sorry,
saying, Ian,
Sorry,
just for you.
We are
You
roasting
can
Justin
keep
Bieber.
that one.
I agree. I fully. No, we're moving on. We're moving on. I fully agree. I fully agree that Justin Bieber is a girl. But I don't think that it's as easy as we think. I think it's more like those transgender vibes. Then I think he's still rolling the dice to decide which one he's going to keep. You know what I mean? Is it going to be the balls?
The guy
or
is
the
worth
other one?
$200 million. Surely by now he can afford a sex
It's
change.
not about the money, it's about the decision. Do you want to be a girl? Do you want to be a... You can
Justin
only make that thing
Bieber.
once.
We have been
but
saying
now,
it wrong.
Now that South Africa has done the first penis transplant, he could actually cut it off,
Exactly.
test drive as a woman, and then come back and put it back. We can put it on ice like the Disney guy.
Done with me.